Hi, my name is Mark from JazzGuitarLessons.net and welcome to Jazz Guitar Pentatonics Part 2. So in the first part of the series we had our gentle introduction to tell us, what is the pentatonic scale, which ones are we going to use. We wound up saying, alright, A minor pentatonic, D7 or D dominant 7 pentatonic. This is what we stuck on. In Part 2 today, all we want to do, this is going to be super easy, by the way, this is the easiest part. You have to get it under your fingers. We will look at 5 positions throughout the fretboard for just one pentatonic, so the A minor pentatonic in fact. If you're already familiar with positions on the guitar, meaning that we take these little boxes and learn scales within boxes, if you're familiar with this, this is going to be a piece of cake for you. If you're not familiar with this, you would rather read either the blog post with the same name or go and find links in the YouTube description of the video below, because positions are quite a big deal in jazz guitar. You don't necessarily play in positions, but it's a good tool to learn how to see the notes on your fretboard, right? So in the system that I like to use the most, we have 7 positions. It's derived from the modern method for guitar, the Berkeley method. But what we'll do for pentatonics, we'll do only 5 positions. The reason behind this is you wind up playing 2 notes on each string, and this is the physical thing, I believe, for guitarists that makes pentatonics so appealing and why we hear them in music. It's really straightforward to play them. So let's just look at one of them, and let me tell you this at first. We will work on A minor 7, A minor pentatonic, but you will have to do some of the work, so I'll let you suffer a little bit. You have to do D7 pentatonic using the same positions that we discussed here. You will have to do the work yourself. And why am I letting you do this? Is because it differs only from one note from the A minor. So if we take A minor, G, take the G down to an F sharp, etc. So I want you to puzzle yourself a little bit on your fretboard, right? So let's get going with the first pentatonic position. In fact, you can look at that in the PDF. For the A minor, we will start our index, 5th fret, 6th string here. And now for scales, usually your teacher will tell you, oh, use your pinky, use whatever you want, because you wind up playing 2 notes on each string anyways, so it doesn't matter if your fingers become unavailable or not. You can do this if you have long fingers like me, or you can do pinky, or doesn't matter. So this is the first position you have to look at. Easy breezy. The second one, we will use the index 7th fret of the 4th string, but we will still want to cover the entire position all the way up and down, so like this. Always end on the A note for us to hear it. Then the next one, you start at the 12th fret of the 5th string, so A note still here. Then we keep the same starting note on this one, but instead of being placed with the pinky or the 3rd finger like this, we will use the index on the same note that we started on, sorry. And then we're almost done. We'll go with the pinky, or at least one of your 3rd or 4th finger on the, well, what's this, 17th fret. So let's just back it down 1 octave. You go here, but you start with the pinky or whatever finger you want, but we started here. Now use the same note here. Alright, so now your assignment for part 2 of the pentatonic series is to have this completely memorized. You don't need to, you don't hesitate. There's just position, pentatonic, up and down, blah, 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 blah. It's easy. 2 notes per string. Your picking pattern should be straightforward. All should be good. Then once you're mastered this, and this is the part I said that I have to let you suffer, you take the exact same thing, but you take every G note and you lower it to an F note. It shouldn't be too hard on you either. It's just the same positions, the same placements, but you will, have to drag down your finger by one fret or use the other finger. That's it. Good. So, this is really the part that's easiest, as I want to emphasize. But next time, there's a good reason why you need to memorize all these positions, because next time we will use them and apply patterns. When you hear we'll apply pentatonics, but in patterns, to make sure that you have a maximum of flexibilities and ideas within the scale, so you can apply this to jazzy chord progression when you improvise and not be, stuck in the Dorian scale or the altered scale or whatever. Using pentatonics, you will develop some sort of smoothness, some sort of flexibility within the harmony. That is something I really like to do. So I'll see you next time in part 3 of the Pentatonic series. So I'm Mark from jazzguitarlessons.net. Improve your jazz guitar playing with a real teacher. See you next time. Bye.